Well, hello there, crafty friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our second live of the week. So I know a few of you have been waiting patiently for this live today. Today we have Uniquely Creative. Wow. So Uniquely Creative is one of the lines that we import in from Australia, and every month they do something, they do a new release. Now this one was one I kind of hesitated on. I wasn't for sure if I wanted to get this one in. We have had some really great outdoor lines lately. Camping lines, just outdoor lines. Simple Stories had an amazing one not too long ago, sold really, really well. We still have some of it in the store because we've restocked it. And I just wasn't sure if I needed another outdoor line. Well, a couple of you asked if I was going to get it. I'm like, oh, fine, I will look at it. I'll look at it. And well, I loved it. Dang nabbit. So yeah, there was a Uniquely Creative order, but it worked out fine because we did need to restock some of the mint and mistletoe that had already sold through and a little bit of the indigo bloom that already sold through. And, as usual, a few of you had special requests, so we got those in as well. So that's Uniquely Creative. And then I have a small, I was like, oh, yep, I got it on the table. I have a small little Spellbinders order. It's not a big Spellbinders order. This is our monthly order to get our Better Press plates in. So that order usually is enough for me to hit my shipping. So that's just 1 or 2 items. And then I just add in quick little reorders, little things we're out of. And this time they picked up some Stamperia, and they have got some dies that match Stamperia paper. So that is what I have today from Spellbinders for you guys. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to check out Uniquely Creative. So we're going to start down here, work our way around. I think we've got 3.5 tables jam-packed for you guys today. So Uniquely Creative, the new line is called Field Notes. And I think that as we go through, you're going to see that, yes, this is definitely kind of an outdoorsy line, but I think it's going to work perfectly again for those non-pink pages. Anything where you don't want bright pink girly colors, this is going to be really good for that. So on your little cover sheet here, you've got a bonus little cut apart. I'm going to bring this over here. We're going to look at the cut apart page here in just a moment. This is the exact same cut apart page, but listen, super, super thin, super thick. All right. So this is probably more like, maybe not quite 110, maybe like 100 pound. This is text weight. So just so you know, if you like to fussy cut and actually we've got dies that match this time, this is a real thin one. All right, let's check out the papers that are in here. I did get one paper open stock. You can see it right there. I'll show you that as we go through. Everything else only available in the kit. Anne is already saying, I need Field Notes paper. You've got it. Thank you, Anne. Now, friends, as we are going through this, if there are things you've been wanting from Uniquely Creative, please let me know as soon as possible. Meaning like tonight, if you can, if you've got a wish list started, because we're not going to have a political conversation here at all. I do not get political with people, but tariffs are coming. And we've already been told by our out of the country manufacturers, distributors, that there will be at least a 10 to 15% tariff added to all of our orders. But I forget what day that comes into effect, but that day is real soon. So I'm going to be placing an order tonight or tomorrow morning with Uniquely Creative, Paper Rose, and then Ecstasy Crafts, which is our distributor. And we got all those checked in today. I don't have the Ecstasy Crafts is a big order. So we're going to be checking out Ecstasy Crafts tomorrow. Isn't that one pretty? So that'll be another one we will restock right away to try and avoid raising our prices until we have to, because we've already been told that they're going to be adding at least 10 to 15% onto all of our orders on top of our international shipping. So I'm like, oh, so this is the one we've got open stock. It's called Trek and Trail. Look how great Trek and Trail is. and look at the back. Is it clouds? Is it watercolor? Is it good just texture in the back? Yes, all those things. Beautiful, beautiful paper. I think it's going to be great for fall as well. If you've got, I mean, I'm even thinking like, you know, I've got friends, you know, that are scrapbook, or, you know, whenever you guys that are crop, people that have like car pages, somebody got a new, you know, motorcycle, new Harley. This is going to be great for all of that. And then you've got some bonus little fun pages here, some little cut apart pages. I shouldn't say bonus, they are not bonus. There's that one. And then the last papers in the pack. There we go. Got 2 cut apart pages, it looks like, in this one. And this one is going to use your slimline chevron strip die. And let's see here, tags, tops, and tails die. And again, they did not tell us that on the site. So I've got the chevron strips die in for, no, do I? Well, I don't know if I've got one that long. We're going to, oh yeah, I guess I do. I'm looking, hold on. And then this one here coordinates with slim stitched nesting tag die. I bet that's this one right here. Slimline chevron die right there. So those are 2 dies that match this one. And again, this one is the tags, tops, and tails die. I bet that's this one. And then again, that slimline chevron strip die, which I'm going to grab right now. I think that's this one. Slimline chevron strip die. Yes. But it doesn't do the whole 12 by 12. So I think that's why I kind of stuttered there. That's a little misleading. So yes, it is that one, but it's not 12 by 12. Over here on this one, it's going to cut it out perfectly. Just a great little chevron as well too, but it is not a 12 by 12 like you're seeing on the sheet. So if you're wanting it in a true 12 by 12, then you're going to have to fussy cut that one out. All right, I'm putting that back down. I'm going to walk slow back over. Okay, so going back here, we've got Anne. Yes, you've got your field notes, the kits, that is. Sharon wants a kit. You've got it. Paula wants a kit. Pat wants a kit. Sharon wants Trek and Trail. So that's the individual. You've got it. I'm going to flip this all back over. Pull some of those. I think that was 3 that are gone there. Trek and Trail, Dawn wants individual papers, and Anne wants the chevron strip die. You've got it. All right. So while we're looking at paper, so again, we've got the 12 by 12 collection kit. Then we also have the individual Trek and Trail, and we also did look at what they're doing now. They are doing card stock bundles now. I probably knew that some stores were doing it anyway. So you've got 10 double-sided card stocks, 2 of each color, to perfectly complement the Field Notes collection. So it looks like you're going to have a green, yellow, blue, kind of a light cappuccino color, and then this brown you see right there. So we do have solids to match Field Notes. So there's the solids. Field Notes also has 2 different creative cuts. Cardstock bundle, you've got it, Miss Sharon. Thank you. So with the creative cuts, we've got 2 different ones. We've got cuts and ephemera essentials, or essential ephemera. I said that backwards. We're going to start with the essential ephemera first. If you don't mind, call this one the essential ephemera, or at least ephemera, and then call this one creative cuts. What are the costs of the packs of Field Notes? Okay. Usually, and I know we were bad. I literally just got this one received, Sarah, and a lot of times we try to price them before we go live. I'm thinking this is like $21, $22, and this has got 10 sheets. So I bet this one is around $12 for your 10 sheets, because their card stock runs about $1.25 a sheet. So that's probably going to be around $12 for that. And then I'm thinking this was $21, $22 for the collection kit. Okay. Happy Wednesday to you too, Miss Jennifer. Pat wants solids. Joni just popped on there. Hello, Miss Joni. All right, I'm grabbing a couple solids here too. All right, so we've got the Essential Ephemera. We're going to check that one out first. Essential Ephemera reminds me of almost like a lot of tags, badges almost. You've got little tickets in here. You've got great words in here. I love dude. That's a good one. Good one for you know, moms of boys, scrappers of boys, grandmas of boys. So you've got all kinds of great little ephemera in this one. So this is the ephemera. And then the creative cuts, that's going to be more of your little regular images. And it is full. Oh, look at the little deck of cards. Oh, look, there's a little fishing pole in here. Best day ever. You've got some frames in here. Weekend escape. Look at the little boots. Love the guitar, the fish. So all kinds of great ones in the creative cuts. Pat wants creative cuts. You've got it. Hello, Miss Karen. Thanks for jumping in today. Next thing we've got for this line. So again, so far we've got collection kit, solids, loose paper, trek and trail, creative cuts, and ephemera. Creative cuts for Sharon, creative cuts for Anne, creative cuts for Debbie. You've got it, friends. And then we've got 2 cut-apart pages. All right. Now, this one here is called Father's Day Card Making Elements. Now, even though it says Father's Day, I picked it up because 1, look at this great tag. 2, look at the deer. Those are perfect. I love the little scenery in here. I love all of these. You do have wishing you an awesome Father's Day with love on Father's Day. You're strong, kind, and love. These sheets are like around $2. All right. So if you don't use everything, not a big deal. And then I love this. Now I know it's got thanks for guiding me, Dad, which is going to be great and perfect for a quick and easy card. But you can also easily cover that up with anything that you want. You can do a little different word on top, do some little journaling strips. So that's going to be a really good one. So this one, again, it's called Father's Day Card Making Elements. And it even gives you a list of the dies that are going to work for this. I'm thinking I'm going to check this one here. Yep. So this one, and because they just give the numbers. This one here, we haven't gotten to it yet, but this is Stitched Arches dies. I know one of these is special order for someone, but the Stitched Arches dies is going to cut that out perfectly. So that is one of the cut apart pages on here. The other one is called just Field Notes cut apart pages. The only die they list on this one is that chevron one again. There's that one. 2 sheets of that pretty cloud paper. Yes, that's what I mean. Is it clouds? Is it watercolor? I do think it is technically clouds, but it is absolutely beautiful. So you've got it. We'll get you a couple sheets of that one. All right, next up. Look at this. It is a big slice of wood. Is that not awesome? Okay, so it's going to be great for scrapbooking, but think home decor. Oh my gosh, that in a shadow box. This is going to be so cute if you're planning like a baby shower. I know a lot of do like little woodland themes. How fun is this going to be? You could turn this into part of a banner. You could do like the look who's 1, look who's 2, all that kind of fun stuff. So this is so stinking cool. I think these were $2. I think it was like $1.99. It was what that one was, and trying to remember that one, but it was close to that. I just received this order. Linda was scooting everything to the side. She's like, where are you going to put everything? I'm like, I don't know. I'll just shop out of the box. And she gets mad at me when I shop out of the box because I make a big mess. So we've got, this paper is called Tree Ring Slice. So we've got the 2 pieces of wood paper. You've got it, Miss Sharon. So we've got that one. And then, of course, we also have the August magazine. Now, in the August magazine, jump over here. I already showed you this one here, this chevron die, the Slimline chevron strip die. they did another chevron that is called chevron border die. So we're going to see that in the magazine as well. So here's the cover of your August magazine. You can see both the chevron dies used on there. And then the magazine is great. So they've got the colors that match, but again, you can also pick up just the cardstock pack. Ooh, look at that one. That is this one right there. And they do little step-by-steps. So these idea books, I think they're around $8.39, something like that. But they are chocked full of so many great ideas. Now, of course, if you pick up the line, you can follow along exactly with them. But if you want, you can also adapt a lot of these same techniques, ideas. Look, there's cards in here too. You can adapt a lot of those to other lines, just good little ideas. So this one here is the August magazine. August magazine for Sharon as well. Joni's popping off. She's got to watch replay. Well, that is just fine, Joni. We totally understand. Thanks for popping in for a little bit. All right, next up, some new stuff and some restocks. First, this is a restocking the Flip Folio album in white and also the dies. We did this cute little, it'll be fine, stick it in there. So this is the little class kit. I shouldn't say class kit. It's just a cute little mini book that I put together using the white folio and then Doodlebug Designs Berry Sweet. So this just kind of gives you an idea of what you can do with these folios. This guy opens up. Then I added a little gatefold in there. And I've got this little guy here. I did another little gatefold using one of, flipping the wrong way. Using one of these dies that you would use for your mats. So you don't have to have the dies for these, but if you want to cover the pages exactly, it sure makes it a lot easier than trying to trace and then fussy cut all of those shapes. So again, this is the Flip Folio die set. If anybody's wondering, those are right around $43. And then the little Flip Folios, these are like $7.99. They're super inexpensive. So there's a little Flip Folio album. We have this in craft and black as well. So those are restocks. Then brand new, I know somebody requested some of the new hexagons that they came out with. And I think I forgot to ask if that person wanted stitched or scalloped. So I ordered both to be on the safe side. So I got them both in. So these are new ones. This one is the scalloped nesting hexagon. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes in there. And then same on this one, 7 different sizes. These are the stitched nesting hexagons. So those are very fun. And they also did a new little album. And yes, in that album is a little pop out mini album that is hexagons. So that is going to work perfectly with this set. There's another little flip folio there. This all opens up. Look how cute this one is. Oh, love this one. Look at that. And does this one work with, oh, yes, it does. Oh, look, thank you. They reused kind of the basic frame, I guess you would say, with this one. So if you've already picked up the folio album die set, that is going to work on these pages. Oh, that is awesome. I so appreciate that because, you know, your cost really is in those dies. So it's nice that they have done another totally different folio, but they have repurposed that die set. So that's awesome. Get you in frame here. I'm trying to find my packaging. Here we go. So you can see you've got 3 pieces in here. includes gussets. Look at this. Coordinating dies are available. Yep, we got those. Awesome, awesome. So that's kind of your little folio there. All right, so that is new. That's the gatefold flip folio. So that one is fun. Flip folio and die cuts, please. Oh, shoot, Gloria, we have a, and Sue, same thing for you. Because there's a little time lag and I've got 2 different folios, I'm pretty sure that, Sue, you want this one, the first one I showed you. The one I have the sample on, because you said flip folio. Same thing for you, Gloria. I'm just making sure. I'm pretty sure you want this one and the dies because you said flip folio. Okay. This one is called gatefold. So I know it says gatefold flip folio. So let's just call this one gatefold for any new ones. All right. So Sue wants the gatefold. You've got it. So we're going to do, and I guess I should ask now, Sue, do you want both? I know I'm like stuttering here. I'm so sorry. Nicole says new flip folio. So I want both. Thank you, Sue. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I love it. I love it when the plan comes together. Thank you. So Sue, you're going to get both and the dies. Sue, let me know. Do you want hexagon dies too? And if you do you want stitched, scalloped, or both? You just let me know. Nicole's going to get a new flip folio. Sue wants the gatefold. Nicole wants the stitched hexagons. Perfect. All right. I think we're back in business. We're back in business. Yay. Okay, moving on. This was a new one that we entered in this time. This one is called film strip frame die. So we've had a ton of film strip frame dies. Why get another one? Because you can put pictures in here. Look, those are big enough for little pictures. A lot of the other ones, they've been pretty small. You could really shrink your pictures down. But these, check these out. These are decent size. These will be easy to put a picture behind there. I'm really excited about that. So I think that one is going to be a very, very fun one. So again, this is called film strip frame die. If you don't have pictures to put in there, it's still going to be look right with decorative paper. You can even put things on the outside, kind of sticking out, give it a little 3D look. But I do think this is going to be really fun to put pictures in there. Strip die, you've got it. Jean wants the new gatefold folio, you've got it. Sue wants stitched, you've got it. Gloria said the first one with the strawberry sample. Thank you, thank you. All right. Film strip die, film strip die. I know they're so good. And I will have to reorder these. When I saw them on the screen, again, like everything else, I can't tell how big they are. When they came in, I saw them, I'm like, oh, I did not get enough. Because I just thought, oh, that's just another film strip die. But it looks a little different, and we don't have any film strip dies right now. So I'm like, I'll get it. It came in, I'm like, pictures. That is picture size and perfect. So we will restock that one, friends. Next, this is another restock. We've had this one before. This one is the Slimline Scallop Strip Border. That's a fun one. I had someone ask in one of the last lives about their fussy cutting scissors. These are $20. I remember she asked how much they were. I'm like, oh, I don't remember. I'll have to look them up. Well, it always depends on shipping costs and all the extra exchange fees. So they are $20. And then we do have a little plastic like sheath that goes on this to protect your tip on it too. So we've got, this is called Fussy Cutting Scissors. And it does say only cut paper scissors to keep your scissors cutting perfectly. Don't cut sticky substances such as foam mounts. We know that. Clean after each use, but we still cut the foam. Lightly oil blades occasionally. Don't cut wires and hard plastics. We do know that too, but we still do the hard plastics sometimes. That is just things that are going to dull your blades. Okay, moving on down. We've got new little 2026 calendars in from Uniquely Creative. Theirs are cute because they've got colors to them. So we order in the Tailored Expressions ones. They are just black and white. And then Uniquely Creative, theirs are colored, which is kind of fun. I do like that it gets you a little bit of color. And you get, there's 4 or 5 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there are 5 in there. And I think these are like between around $3 for 5 of them. So it's a really good deal since you've got the little multi-pack in there. Fussy cutting scissors, you've got it. I will definitely be ordering some extra scissors for everybody. Next, we have got the Stitched Arches die. That is a restock for us, so it's back in stock. Then we have got, I think this one was a special order. It's a restock, possibly a special order. This one is the Steampunk Gears die. These here were special requests too. So if you've got previous lines that you did not get a magazine for, or maybe you didn't even get the line here with me, just know that I can order old issues as long as they still have them in stock. So we reordered the March one. March is the Color Crush line. Now, most of the Color Crush line is completely gone. In our last order, I did order a few of the papers I could still get in. We do still have the solids packs too for the Color Crush line. And we did substitute in our packs, we substituted another darker pink. It looks perfect. They were out of amethyst when I ordered. So just know that we do have a cardstock multi-pack, but it's going to get you 2 pinks in there. So that's kind of what some of the things that we have in stock yet for Color Crush. But we got in special order March. September was last year's one of the Christmas lines called Christmas Wishes. So another great little idea book. So we reordered that one. And then somebody also wanted Merry and Bright. So Sharon, I know a lot of times you jump on replay. I ordered Merry and Bright for you. They sent me the wrong one. They charged me for the monthly magazine, but what they accidentally sent me was the Christmas album. So Christmas album right there. So this one is actually up for grabs. There we go. Next one. All right, so we already checked this one out. Slimline Chevron. This is the Chevron Borders die. Next, we've got this accordion album. Now, we've had these in before. It is not a restock, but I'm walking over here because I want to show you we have a sample for this one and what this little accordion album does. So it is a chipboard base. It's got a little leather strap that comes around it. Here is one that we did. I say we like I made it. I did not. Miss Dolores Johnson made this. It's absolutely beautiful. And I probably really should get it back to her. But look how cute this is. Just a cute little, I mean, there is nothing crazy about this. Plain piece of paper, plain paper, made a little pocket, die cut on there, die cut border, plain piece of paper, little die cut. This one's just got a little flip out there, plain piece of paper with a strip and a sticker. It's just good, beautiful paper. This is just paper. Here's a little tuck sheet here. And then you could also do the back side if you want. Of course, Dolores did the back side. So you can see, again, just another one of those little easy peasy flip outs, plain piece of paper, little fussy cut on a cut apart page. But look how cute this is. So you can set it out like an accordion. Like so, maybe. It will set out, I promise, but when you're one-handed and you're on the floor. So you can set it out like a little accordion, or you can tie it up and just have it to where they open it up on a table. So stinking cute. So there's the little accordion albums back in stock. All right. Walking back over. Okay. So then, hello. Then next we've got restocks from, price, I think they're $8. They're super inexpensive. $8, maybe $8.50, something like that. They will not break the bank at all. All right, next up, we've got some restock on mint and mistletoe. This is one we got in the last order. Couple updates on mint and mistletoe. So if you already got mint and mistletoe, yay, I did get one extra thing this time. Hi, that they didn't have last time. And I also want to tell you the card collection kits are all sold out. So I could not get any more of the card kits in. What the card kits had though, they had your 6x8 card makers collection pack. They had a little bit of ribbon. They had some cards and envelopes. And this is what I added this time. This is new. And they had these die cuts. This one is the mint and mistletoe card making creative cuts. That is what was in those card kits. So we don't have the card kits anymore, but I was still able to get the mint and mistletoe card makers collection pack, and did not have these before, the card making creative cuts. If you got the card makers pad, you may want to add on this live an extra pack of the card making creative cuts. So we did not have those separately last time. Now they have them separate. So restock, but there's a new one. Oh, yes, Cindy has been, Cindy, they're sending you some love, my girl. She's been in rare form. Mom was here today, and, you know, Mom, coochie coozer, and she hangs out with Mom back there shipping stuff. And as soon as Mom left, she turned into Bratzilla. She walked around, she cried. She was being quite the turd. All right, so this one here, these are the regular creative cuts for mint and mistletoe. This is a restock. We did have those last time, but I know some of you did not get them. We did run out. So there's that. We also restocked the magazines. So again, this was their July release. So we've got the mint and mistletoe magazine. We also restocked mint and mistletoe in 12 by 12. Both mint and mistletoe, please. Are you wanting, Miss Jennifer, are you wanting the creative cuts? Is that what you're wanting? Because I know, again, there's that time lag. So far we've got Card Makers Collection Pack. We've got the regular creative cuts. We've got the card creative cuts. And now we're adding magazine. We're adding 12 by 12 collection kit. And then just a reminder, we do have our mint and mistletoe solids. And let me show, and we made those packs ourselves, but these are the colors that are in it. Brick Wall, Christmas, Dove, Elephant, and Cappuccino Cream. Now, we have all of these open stock as well, too. They're not on the shelf, though. I haven't figured out how I'm going to sell them. We did put some in some 5-pack kits. It's a heavier weight than regular cardstock. It's beautiful. I want to say, I don't know if it's like 150 pounds. It's really thick. I love it. But it also means it's more than our basil that's 90 cents. So we do have these in a collection bundle where you get 2 of each in there. So you've got 5 colors, 2 of each. They're $12.19. But then we also have them all separately. So if you're like, ooh, I love that dark brick, I want 5 sheets of brick, you let us know. And we can just do those individually too. Yes, the paper one, basically all of it. Oh, okay. You've got it. That makes it easy. We can do one of all, Miss Jennifer. That works for me. Of course that works for me. Next, we've got Indigo Bloom. Indigo Bloom was basically all restocks except. So my friends that got Indigo Bloom the last time, they were out of the vellum creative cuts. So here's the vellum cuts for Indigo Bloom. They were out of them last time. And normally they don't restock. They don't know if anything can get it in time. They were able to get these in. Now, they call these vellum cups, but I feel like they're more like a washi sticker. So just a heads up here. So these are more like a washi sticker. There's a little piece of like acetate on the back of each one of these that you peel off, and then it's this little sticker left behind. Yes, it's nice and frosty like how vellum is, but I think they should call these washi stickers instead of vellum cuts. Just a heads up for you there. But they are beautiful. We did not have these last time, so if you picked up Indigo Bloom and you've still got some in your stash, you may want to grab the little vellum cuts. And then other things still available. Here's the page titles. These are $2.79 each. We've got Adorable You, Memories in the Making, vellum cuts for Paula. You've got it, my friend. Here's the sticker sheet. Those are $5.99. Here's the regular creative cuts. Those were $6.99. Here is the Indigo Bloom magazine. And here you can see this is the release that came out with the hexagon dies. So you can see those on all kinds of fun little things in here using those hexagon dies. I wonder if they use that film strip die on here, because I know it's real new. I think it was this release. Well, there it is in the background, but they're not using it how I want it to be used. Here is, where's the start page? If I get the flip. There's Memories in the Making, so you can see a beautiful page with that one. Well, nobody used the film strip die how I wanted it used, but there's the Indigo Bloom magazine. And then we do have Indigo Bloom collection kits, and we also have the paper pack. So for the paper pack with Indigo Bloom, Royal Eucalyptus, Coral, Avocado, and Rosa. Those are the colors that they used. You're going to get 2 of each of those in our solids pack, and then know that we do have these individually too. So if you love that avocado color like I do, just a great light bright green, you can let us know and we can do individual ones for you as well. Oh, you sent an email with some paper rose items. Oh, Nicole, thank you for letting me know that. So I check email if I get time to work on that tonight. Tonight, though, I'm supposed to be canning spaghetti sauce. I cooked my spaghetti sauce last night, and tonight I think we're going to try and can the spaghetti sauce. Yay. All right, next up. So now we are switching gears. So that was it for Uniquely Creative. So we started with that great outdoor line, and then we went into some folios, some new dies, and then restock on our mint and mistletoe and Indigo Bloom. Indigo Bloom Memories in the Making. You've got it, Miss Deb. Thank you. So now we are switching gears and to our little Spellbinders order. Like I said, not a huge order, just basically getting in our Better Press Society plates. We did restock both our tweezers that we get from them. So there's 2 different tweezers that I can order when I do my Spellbinders order. The one has a nice little precision tip on it. They're both reverse tweezers, and then the other one has the little slanted tip. So you've got one by Spellbinders and one by Hero Arts. Just depends on if you like more of the straight on or if you like the angle. Then Better Press Society this time. So Better Press Society is a monthly Better Press plate. You sign up 6 months at a time. And whenever you do that, instead of paying $30 for the plate, you only pay $24.99. So you're getting it at a much reduced rate. And then if there's any little add-ons, you get those at a reduced rate too. I do have, I think, 1 extra each month for Better Press Society. This one is beautiful. Look at that. Think how pretty that's going to be colored in as well. Of course, you could do all different colors for that background. It's going to be so pretty colored in. So that is the Better Press Society plate for this month. It's called Sweet Moments. Sweet Moments also came with a layered stencil. So that is an optional add-on for my Better Press Society members this month. There you can see it is colored in with the stencil. Stencils are $15. If you're a society member, they were like $12. So I think they were $15.99 or $12.99 if you're a society member. So there's a little layered stencil there. Moving on around. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my... I think I missed something. Oh, no, I didn't miss anything. We already looked at the dies. Remember shoot, I didn't even think about that. So we're going to go look at the dies here in a minute too, because I've got dies that matches all this. I'm like, where's my dies? But we already got those checked in. So we got the dies in a week or so ago, and I told you that they did paper, or they're working with Stamperia, who did the paper for the line. So this is called Candy Christmas. It's from Stamperia. So I'm just going to flip through the book here. Oh, that one's cool. So again, Stamperia, Candy Christmas. So fun. Love the colors in this. Ooh, that one. It almost looked like it was shiny. It's not, but it almost looked like it was shiny. Good use of the print on there. So Candy Christmas, 12 by 12. Candy Christmas also has a washi pad. So this is a washi sticker pad. You've got 8 washi sheets in here. So as you can see, little sticker sheets there. They're so good. So if you like non-traditional colors for Christmas, this is definitely right up your alley. Look, there are nutcrackers in there. There's gingerbread houses, which I know that checks a lot of the boxes for a lot of you. So stinking cute. Love the snowman in this one. There's 2 different die cut packs. There's chipboard die cuts. And that guy is full. And then there is ephemera. So the ephemera here, I'm going to turn it, hopefully you can see, this is printed on a pearlized paper. They are adhesive on the back as well. Oh, good. That one does show what's all in it. There you go. Look how cute. Look at the tree. Look at the gingerbread tree. Is that not awesome? What if you could I'm sure you really can make those. Oh, love that. And then we've also got some rub-on packs. Now, I am going to be the bearer of very bad news here. We went on to, because I ordered this through Spellbinders. We went on to Spellbinders' site and we can't find these. So I think maybe they're gone. Like they're gone. My distributor has them. My distributor's price on these was way higher. So just a heads up on these. I was not happy with my distributor's price. I don't want to charge, like I think these are like $4, $3.50, $4, something like that. Again, we didn't get everything priced. But I think on our distributor site, they were like $6. And I'm just like, what the world? But they weren't from Spellbinders. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these back in. I guess long story short, this might be a one and done on the rub-on sheets unless you want to pay that higher price. So just a heads up there. So this pack here, of course, they cannot put nice names on them, which makes it easy for us. So we're going to call this one Rub-On with Santa. So there's the rub-on with Santa. These are border rub-ons. And then these we're going to call snow globe rub-ons, because that just makes sense to me. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody else too. So now I'm going to grab these and we're going to go over to the shelf and I'm going to remind you how cute the dies are. All right, so here's the dies that match all of these. We've got gingerbread train, gingerbread house, sweet borders, gingerbread plain and banners, and gingerbread delivery. So all of these, it's a collaboration between Spellbinders and Stamperia. And then here is the line that Stamperia did with it. Again, it's called Candy Christmas. Candy Christmas, quick little overview before we move on. 12 by 12 paper, washi pad, snow globe rub-ons, Santa rub-ons, border rub-ons, chipboard die cuts, and the ephemera. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at the little nutcrackers in there. You know, I'm not a fan of nutcrackers either. I don't like nutcrackers, but dang, these are absolutely adorable. And that little elf, oh, so cute. So there's the Candy Christmas line. Next up, now we're going to totally switch gears here because, you know, we've last month everything was beach themed. This month everything is Christmas. So we basically went from the beach to snow in a matter of a month. But with all those great lines we've been getting in, we have so many great beach stamps and dies we've been getting. And look at this. This is sand embossing powder from Hero Arts. Look at that great mix of color. So that is going to be so fun to add to those layouts, because yes, you could put this on a 12 by 12 page. Of course you can. This is going to be fun to put on the base of your cards, just as a little accent, maybe underneath something. You know how sometimes when we're coloring an image, let's go over here. So we're coloring an image, and sometimes we'll give it a little shadow down here. Well, if you've got something beachy, take your embossing pen, okay, and make a little bit of a line underneath, sprinkle your sand embossing powder down, and then heat set it. So you know those cute little flamingos that we sold like a ton of, those cute little flamingo dies? This would be so cute to have them standing on a little pile of sand. How fun is that? So sand embossing powder. There we go. And last but not least, so in one of the last Spellbinders orders that we got in, I was showing you some samples that I had made. I'm going to give you this to look at as we walk over there. That way I don't make you seasick. I don't know where those samples went. That's why I'm just like, I think those dies are over here. Yep, the dies are over here, but I never know where my samples go. They just Houdini away. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but I took the time to make you some really cool samples with this and with this. Do you guys remember that? And when I did this one has some bits and pieces in here, and I used glitter foam. And we were talking about glitter foam in that live, and a bunch of you were like, glitter foam, ooh, do tell me more. I don't know anything about glitter foam. And I'm like, it's amazing. And I've tried different foam glitters or glitter foam sheets, and Spellbinders is really good. It actually bounces back. It keeps its shape. It's puffy on your card. I'm looking in my piles back here to see if I can find my cards, and I'm not seeing my cards anywhere. Oh, I don't want to say anybody stole them. That's what I always say when I can't find things. Somebody stole it. Remember when you were little, people were always out to get you. People were always stealing your stuff. Well, it was never that. It was you lost it. And it was easier to tell your mom that somebody at school stole it rather than I left my jacket outside at recess and I didn't want to tell my teacher because then I would lose minutes off the next recess. Someone stole my jacket. That's just what you do. Your sister always stole yours. I'm sorry. Maybe sometimes things really did get stolen. But usually, I mean, I as a teacher, it was a lot of times the kids forgot it. Somebody stole my homework on the bus. Sure they did. Sure they did. Well, anyway, the dog did it, right? Yes. I actually did have a dog that did eat part of my homework one time. I'm like, this is real. And I brought it in all chewed up. All right. So we talked about glitter foam in that one. And how Spellbinders sells their glitter foam is they put 2 colors in a pack. Like this one is red and green. This one is black and white. This one is gold and silver, which I think that is great. For, Christmas colors, metallic colors, basic colors, I understand that. But when we're talking about color colors, I don't know if you want, 5 sheets of teal and 5 sheets of like a lime green color. So what I do, friends, and what I did for you is I did multi-packs. So that way you get a little bit of all the love in these. And I had Mom package them up today. And here I am just going to take them out. So I have 2 different multi-packs for you. So if you know I want a lot of red, I want a lot of green, I want gold and silver, I want black and white, we do have those in their regular packs. Okay, we've got them 10 sheets, 5 of each, but we also did some multi-packs. So we're going to call this our, I guess our brights. We're going to call this brights. So in your brights pack, you're going to get 10 sheets. Now, the way that worked out is you're going to get ones of everything, and a couple of them you have to get 2, just because of how the numbers worked out. So we've got, like this one in particular has 2 of the bright green, and that is different than what you're going to see in kind of what I'm going to call like our basics pack. So this is going to be our basics. And then we're going to have a brights. So they've got 2 different greens. So our brights pack, you're going to get at least 1 green, 1 blue. There's 2 different colors of pinks, dark blue, and a purple. Some of them you're going to get 2 sheets of. Okay. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 that you're going to get 2 sheets of, and 2 that you're only going to get single sheets of. I hope I'm making that clearer than mud. It's just we had so many, they have more colors than what I could give you just 2 of each for. Oh yes. Do you see all the shinies out? Hi. So that's our bright packs. And then we're going to call this a basics pack. So it's going to be the same thing again. You're going to get at least 1 Christmas green, 1 Christmas red, 1 silver, 1 gold, 1 white, and 1 black. And some of them you're going to get 2 of. So that's our basics pack. So I put together those. Again, these die cut beautifully, and they keep their shape. So whenever you run it through, it is going to look a little flat, but it pops back up and it keeps that shape. So I've got your glitter foam packs, because again, I don't know who needs 5 sheets of purple. Well, everyone needs 5 sheets of purple. 5 sheets of purple and 5 sheets of dark blue. It's going to take you a long time to use it. I'm much more apt to pull it out and use it when I have lots of colors to play with. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors. 1, 2, 3, yep, 6 different colors in each pack. Okay? Whew. All right. And that, my friends, that is our what's new for today. So we got in today Uniquely Creative. Yes, Uniquely Creative. I had to think, is that right? Or Paper Rose? No, Uniquely Creative, one of the Australian companies. That's amazing. Uniquely Creative and Spellbinders, even though it looked more like Stamperia. What was that? Don't yell on the live. Yeah, don't do that. So we got in Uniquely Creative, and I know she does want hopefully you guys just heard her scream too. Little turkey lurkey. There she is back there. She's gonna get into something is what she's going to do. Like having a toddler. So Uniquely Creative and Spellbinders, that was your what's new on our Wednesday edition for our live today. So if you jumped on late, go back and check out Uniquely Creative in the beginning, because there is a beautiful line called Field Notes. In case you jumped on late, there's the magazine for it. Love that line. It's absolutely stunning. So if you just bought a ton of it and you're like, oh man, I do not need more paper, but I just got more paper, you can blame Sharon Marshall. She's on here, so you can just go back and on her comments, you can say, hey, thanks. You cost me a lot of money, because she cost me a lot of money too, because she was the one who originally asked about it. And I'm like, oh, I'll go back. I'll check it out. I didn't think we needed it. Yep. We needed it. So thank you, Sharon. She just took all our money. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much. You have an amazing Crafty Blessed Wednesday night. I'm going to head home and can my spaghetti sauce. My garden is not doing great this year. Usually I have so many things canned by now, and all I have canned is a small batch of pickled beets and now my spaghetti sauce tonight. So it is not, 2025 is not the year of the garden for me. So I guess I'll just be happy with, hey, throw me under the bus. I am throwing you underneath the bus. It is all your fault, Sharon. Yes. So when Sharon comes in and says that I cost her money, no, this time she costs me money. So I guess it's payback for all those years. So again, thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow with more What's New. Linda is here now, and she was busting her butt all day today. And so she's got another order. I don't know if you can see it. We've got a huge box on the floor. We've got Barely Art glue, so that is already ready to go for tomorrow's live, whenever I show you what's new tomorrow, okay? All right, thanks, friends. Take care. Bye.